Once upon a time in New Orleans, there were two spirited schools, the Redeemer High Rams and the Seton Academy Seagulls. In 1994, it was decreed that they should merge to become Redeemer Seton High School. This is the story of how it all happened. Here they are, the scholars and stars, the diverse and unique persons who are working together to become a new creation.
I'm Gorgoni, Student Council President. Welcome to Redeemer Seton.
Hi, my name is Angel Rockbond, and I'm a senior class officer. And this year I'm looking forward to our senior retreat, where our class will become united as one.
Hi, my name is Natasha Grant, and I'm a senior class officer, and I'm looking forward to a senior trip.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Carter, and I'm a senior class officer, and this year I'm looking forward to prom and graduation.
From the technology of the computer lab to the teachings of the church, listening and doing. Using a variety of teaching and learning styles, we grow in many ways and directions.
Separated. Hey! The man you're disrespecting me. Take him out. You gotta keep them separated. Hey!
It's a block from Seton Hall to the gym, and we have only 3 minutes to cover it. But you would be surprised of how much interaction among friends can happen on the way.
Your mama's so stupid, she got fired from the M&M factory for throwing away the W's.
Your mama's in the wheelchair and she's telling everyone, don't push me around. Why did the cat cross the sand? Because he wanted Sandy Claus!
Did you hear about the fight in the candy store? 2 suckers got licked. Your mom's so dumb. It took her an hour to make minute rice.
This is Ram Pride. Every class, every group doing its part for the whole school.
Come on, to the left,
Hi, I'm Brianne Douglas, and we're watching the seniors beat the juniors. Hi, I'm Patricia Smith, Go 95. Hello, what's up? This is Shalane from class of 96. Head Notorious, class of 96. Ride with the Red Bands of class of 97.
Hi, my name is Kelly Tonette, and now that the junior highs beat the seniors, where are we going?
Ram football had another successful season as 10A district champions into the second round of state playoffs. Chetta, Plummer, Cagnolletti, and Harris were outstanding performers this season. This is where we nurture future champions. The Baby Rams learn what volleyball is all about. Once rivals, Lady Rams and Seagulls now play volleyball as teammates. Classes might be over for the day, but hey, we're well-rounded people. There are lots of other things to do at school besides classes. Out of the grit and grunt of practices comes the teamwork and spirit that make us champions. That's no lady, that's my little brother. Rams let their hair down in celebration of homecoming. What fairy tale is complete without queens and pretty maids all in a row? Here they are, Queen Tiffany Robertson and her court arriving in their magic coach. Homecoming dance, where every young lady is a princess and every young man is a charming prince.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Robertson, and I'm the 1994 Queen for Homecoming.
Hi, I'm Brandy. My classification is a junior at Redeemer Seton High.
Hi, I'm Shamika Goffner, and I'm a junior. I do very well in school, and I'm glad to be here at the game.
My name is Angel Rockvaughn, and I was on the homecoming court for 1994, and this is my mom, Penny Rockvaughn, and my dad, Richard Chambers.
Chris Cheddar, 34 linebacker. Cardell, 30.
I'm Joan Johnson, and I'm the principal of Redeemer Seton. One of the chief areas of my responsibility is curriculum and faculty. I'd like to introduce two members of our faculty and let them tell you a little bit about the improvements for this year and next year.
This year in the English department, we have introduced the UNO writing workshop, and we'll work with that next year along with vocabulary.
The merger has afforded the business department the opportunity to purchase new equipment and expand our curriculum by making computer applications a required course for all students.
Pep rallies, halftime. What would they do without the rousing sound of drums and cheers? Ring Mass, one of the most solemn moments of a senior's year, as each receives the symbol of his or her membership in the unique community that is Redeemer Seton High School.
Looked like tongues of fire were spread out and touched each person there.
Hi, I'm David Penn, and we're coming to you live from the Redeemer Seton Library in downtown Gentilly, where we have the top 10 reasons for not having your homework, and the number 10 reason is...
Aliens came to my house, ransacked my room, and stole my homework.
I have it, but I wrote it in invisible ink.
And reason number 8 is... a Mardi Gras parade rolled over it.
I accidentally wrapped it in my mother's birthday present. I left it in my book bag.
And reason number 5, I gave it to the needy.
It was cold and I burnt it for heat.
It was confiscated for evidence by the OJ trial.
And reason number 2, my dog ate it.
And the number 1 reason for not having your homework is...
What homework?
Education for the rest of our lives, education for health and fitness, and for the practical arts of homemaking and survival. Once upon a time, they really were this sweet. Can you match who they were with who they've become?
Hush, hush, you walk on by, you don't say a word. Talk to me, baby, talk to me, baby. What have you done?
The heart of our school, Eucharistic liturgy, reminding us of our real destiny, the kingdom of God that is among us, making us truly one in Christ. Ever wonder, but we're too embarrassed to ask?
Have you ever wondered why teachers always tell you to look it up in the dictionary when you can't spell it?
Have you ever wondered how the hair on your arm knows when to stop growing?
Why do fat chance and slim chance mean the same thing?
Why do they call them a pair of jeans if there's only one?
Why do they call them apartments when they're all stuck together?
Why do they call it cottage cheese when it's not made in cottage? It doesn't taste like cheese.
Why do they call it lipstick when it always comes off?
Junior high set an attendance record at the St. Aug game in a 16-13 season. JV boys had a 7-1 season, the best record in District 10A. The Lady Rams basketball team got off to a slow start, but came together to end the season with an 8-0 district record. The Rams went all the way to regional finals. The fuel jet fast break was the key to their success. The boys varsity basketball team finished another impressive season with an overall 19-13 record. The Rams were district champions with a 6-2 district record. The soccer team tied for third place in district. MVP David Blanchett was named All-District Goalie of the Year. Wise seekers travel to Bethlehem via the Big Apple, Paris, and the Big Easy. Our talented dancers and musicians entertain them at each stop. The class of '97 sponsored our Sweetheart Dance aboard the John James Audubon Riverboat on a breezy February evening. The Lady Rams appeared in playoff competition this season. new, the cool in 1995, new technology continued to impact our lives in information and entertainment. 4 of every 5 computers sold now have CD-ROM capabilities, advancing the digital movement in the home as well as the office. And in schools, as the first interactive CD yearbooks were introduced by NBY, combining video and print memories. New, stronger satellites allowed the home satellite dish to shrink to the size of a large pizza. And there was new telecommunications legislation that will blur the lines between cable, electric, and telephone companies' services internationally. In the theaters, the story of a simple man and his life set box office records. Forrest Gump dominated the Oscars, including Best Movie, Actor, and Director. The top soundtrack of a film, an easy winner, the animated Lion King. On television, Home Improvement and Seinfeld remained at the top of primetime ratings. New hit series included Friends and the return of the hour-long drama, ER, Emmy-winning emergency room fiction.
Are you ready?
What's your beef?
My name is Tracy, and I hate it when the teachers talk until you fall asleep. Then they try to make a joke, and it's not funny, and they expect you to laugh.
I hate it when people that you think your friends talk about you behind your back.
And the thing we hate is when we act goofy, the teachers.
Yeah, they think we goofy, but we not. We got a sensitive side.
Here's the class of '98.
No! Don't do that!
Why?
Because I'm Rainforest Man.
And?
We're not supposed to cut the trees down. I'm not supposed to save the rainforest.
It's just a music tree. Let me cut.
No!
Oh, I get it now. I'm not supposed to cut the trees down.
Right!
I'm saved. I'm saved.
The majority of the oxygen we breathe is produced by the rainforest. Teachers, please collect donations for the rainforest at this time.
Managing a household, making a fortune, or enjoying leisure time, Rams prepare for the future.
Nothing but a wow, you were sitting home alone at age 13, glowing and it was dying.
That made us laugh away back. Say goodbye to yesterday.
Hi, I'm Edward Brown, representative of the class of '97. I'm Signature Payne, homeroom 10B.
Hi, I'm Nazare Baptiste, homeroom 10D.
Hi, I'm Isaac Diswell, homeroom 10C.
And here's the class of '97.
It's a good lunch if they don't run out of French fries and donuts. The fall of '94 will always be remembered in baseball. No World Series due to the players' strike. In other sports news this year, Nebraska went undefeated to finish #1 in the college football polls. World Cup soccer came to the USA. Brazil left with the coveted championship. Steve Young and Jerry Rice connected as the 49ers won another Super Bowl. British Columbia over Baltimore for the CFL Grey Cup. Unbeaten Connecticut won the women's championship, defeating Tennessee. And UCLA returned to the Final Four, beating Arkansas for the title. Akeem, Clyde, and Houston swept Orlando for another NBA title. New Jersey's Devils raised the Stanley Cup by sweeping Detroit. The baseball team qualified for the playoffs for the second consecutive year, ending the season at 7-7. Ms. G coached the RSHS gymnastics team. Style and form are improving every year. Hard-working, motivated young ladies comprise the Lady Rams softball team. The team's record was not reflective of the athletic ability and the sportsmanship these girls demonstrated throughout the season. In track, the girls were district champions and the boys were district runners-up. Lee Grant was state champion in the 800-meter run, and Daniel White was district champion in hurdles and the boys' mile relay. A prayer service remembering the contributions of African Americans to the church opened our Black History celebration. A program of music, drama, and speeches closed it. Well organized and well publicized, the annual blood drive drew its traditionally generous response from compassionate members of the Realm community. This year's Family Fun Fest was a great success as students, teachers, friends, families, and alumni gathered for a good time and good food. New members of the National Honor Society and Mu Alpha Theta were inducted at a formal ceremony in April, followed by a reception.
And service to the community. Crisis leadership is sacrifice. The willingness to yield one's personal interest for interest of others.
Candidates, you are being presented for initiation, and you have to say an international coming out and saying, you know, look at the benefits of what I'm doing.
Hi, I'm Coach Joseph, head coach of the Lady Rams basketball team. This season got off to a slow start, but the Lady Rams proceeded to win their first district championship since 1985. We went into the playoff rounds and defeated Sicily Island in the first round. We're looking forward to a great season next year.
My name is Lance Caden-Letty, and 10 years from now, I plan to have my double masters in abnormal and developmental psychology and be a president and CEO of my own television network.
Hello, my name is Marshall Plummer, and in 10 years, I'll be running the football for the Los Angeles Rams.
This is Dwayne Morrison, better known as Cheeky Black. In 10 years from now, I'll be throwing passes in the NFL, and Dwayne will be dunking on Ewing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Mr. President, I understand that you sampled some of our cafeteria food. What is your opinion on it?
Well, I think we could certainly change it.
This country is facing enormous problems with urban violence and poverty. The Dean Seton students would like to know, how would you handle these problems?
President, can you please comment on the attempts of Mr. Armbruster's humor?
Some are funny and some aren't.
That concludes today's session. We didn't blow it up or burn it down, so we must be doing something right. How can such a small machine make everything so complicated? Here's the class of '96. Our 1995 prom was super. It was held at the Superdome. It was an evening full of music, dancing, and picture taking. The tuxedos and evening dresses were a great disguise, as chaperones had to do a double take to recognize many students. and this year's top music.
Sucker, baby, what the cowgirls do. Wanna take a guy home with me tonight? And I will not let go. That's just us getting up on you. On the streets of Philadelphia.
And now, the class of '95.
Hi, my name is Hilton Grant, and in 10 years from now, I plan to live a comfortable lifestyle and begin my own company.
Hi, my name is Carmel Gorgoni, and 10 years from now, I'll be a child psychiatrist.
Police Department sought and obtained a warrant for the arrest of O.J. Simpson, charging him with the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Lyle Goldman.
That devastating earthquake that killed 5,500 people and caused more than $100 billion in damage. In Belfast, Catholics and Protestants led separate torchlit parades and embraced when they met.
Voters give Republicans control of the House and Senate for the first time in 40 years.
It's crazy. This is Woodstock 94.
Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Connecticut.
Canada.
The shuttle Endeavour and its crew of 7 are prepared to make history. 4 crew members will spend their time conducting astronomy observations and maintenance on 3 exotic telescopes in the shuttle's cargo bay.
With the first day of 1995 came the roar of Russian tanks captured by the Chechens.
And when the bomb ripped apart the federal building in Oklahoma City, people as far away as 30 miles felt the rumble.
Rams come from all over the metro area. Their faces reflect the heritages of 5 continents.
The 1994-95 school year marks a new chapter in the 200-year tradition of Catholic education in the Archdiocese of New Orleans, when Seton Academy and Redeemer High merged to form Redeemer Seton High School. In order to prepare for the nearly 450 students, the old convent building, renamed Seton Hall, was converted into a theology center with a chapel, an art studio, faculty study, along with offices for guidance and alumni affairs. Other improvements to our beautiful 8-acre campus included expansion and renovation of our library. An administrative team was established, and a talented and dedicated faculty and staff were assembled. A great deal had to be accomplished in a short period of time. In this video, you will see the people and the events that helped form the Redeemer Seton School community. Enjoy the excitement, which is Redeemer Seton High.
Hi, I'm Natasha Hastings, and with me is Shalanda Cole. Shalanda?
In 10 years, I'll be married and own my own business. Natasha?
10 years from now, I will host my own morning show. Move over, Jane Pauley.
Medals, ribbons, trophies, and certificates galore attest to the talents and achievements of the class of '95.
Receiving a paperweight will be Tracy King, Chanel McNair, and Janelle. For your service, Angela Benoit.
A solemn mass, a special song, the cheers of family and friends, all on a Sunday afternoon. This was graduation 1995 at Redeemer Seton. Good luck to our newest alumni.
I'm a senior, I'm graduating, obviously. I'd like to say goodbye to all the juniors and to my little sister Chesley Cheese.
Hi, I'm Nikki, and I'm graduating. Cannot wait to go to US South. Raging Cajuns, woohoo!
Hi, I'm Ann. I'm graduating class 95, and I say, Jessica, good luck next year.
Hi, I'm Bridget, graduating class of 1995, and we out of here. Hi, I'm Amy, and we're out of here.
Hi, I'm Natasha, class 95. Good luck, juniors.
Hi, I'm Carmel. I'm salutatorian. I just want to say my mom and dad thanks. Hi, my name is Crystal Hawkins, and I would just like to say good luck to everybody in the future and have much success. Bye-bye.
Redeemer Seton would like to thank its #1 corporate sponsor.
Hello, this is Ruth Fertel, founder of Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Do you recognize this sound? That's the sizzle of a Ruth's Chris steak.
Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, sizzling satisfaction.
Come in soon and come hungry.
Right now, the Multimedia Yearbook, the book, the video, and now CD-ROM in selected schools. It's the yearbook set for today.